What is up, boys? It is Water Buffalo Man, and back for more ARK Survival Ascended. Alright, so on Ragnarok here, we had a griffin tame in the last episode. I tried to do two different ones in between, but they both failed, and I just didn't do it well. This is what we ended up getting in the last episode. This is absolutely beautiful tealish and red griffin. I think that's red. I don't know, colorblind. But we have that, so we're going to be aiming to try to tame one of two things in today's video, if not both. So I looked up, there's no sulfur titans. I do have the Dino Finder on screen as well, still in the mod, just so we can find things faster, and it's not as hard. But this is one of the two things we are looking to tame, a Pyromane. We are going to get a Pyromane. There's a couple Veil Winds I want to go out and get, but I need to figure out where those are. I can see where they are on here, but I need to actually go get one. So there's a couple different Pyromanes we're looking for. There's a couple 145s. I know I saw these already, that's why I'm not afraid to ping them this way. I had seen them already on the map. There's a couple high-level ones. Like, yeah, you could sit this way and track it. Like, that female's got some really high health, so I'm probably going to want to get that one as well. And I think that's pretty much the best one. So this one and that one. So we're going to track those two. So let's go get those two. We're going to start with the one on the left. We'll leave the Veil Wind alone, and we'll try to get that later. But I did make some extinguisher grenades, because that's what you need to tame them. Also, by the way, I put down the generator as well as the Fabby, and we have that running now as well, so that's pretty good. Let's go get ourselves a Pyromane. 3,000 meters out, so not too far. We did in fact lose our other Drakeling, so that kind of sucks, but now we have this one here, so we're all right. This is our level 30 one we had. We are gonna have to get a new one, so that's no doubt about that one, that's gonna have to happen. But let's make our way over. So the Pyromanes, which you knew this was going to happen, they spawn in the volcano region. We're going to try to fly over top of the volcano region. Ooh, that's a purple drop red ring. Hang on a second. We need to hit that really fast. Absolutely fast. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it through the cold without freezing, because this is called the Murder Snow for a reason. I will show you guys why. I did not ever plan on coming through here just yet. So we're going to need to be really careful. That's a terrible drop. That is absolutely atrocious. But alright, let's keep moving. The Murder Snow, are we in it yet? We are not fully in it yet. Alright, but yeah, there's a Veil Wind in here that we need to get. I'm just going to eat up a little bit, but as you can see right now, we're completely frost... We're not anymore? We were just in the frostbite. There it is. Alright, let me show you why. That's a Wyvern. That's a Wyvern. So we need to avoid those two. But why it's so cold is it is negative 51 degrees Fahrenheit right here. I use Fahrenheit for freedom units, as people call them. So it is negative 51 degrees right through here as we are flying through. So you need to get through here fast, or have a otter or some really high level hide armor. This is the only way you can truly make it through here. But then right on the other side of that is a giant volcano that is insanely hot. So you go from one extreme to the other, and as you can see, there is a Pyromane. Those are what we are looking for. There's ones on both sides, and both of them are trash, so we're going to pass on those two, because the ones we want are right in front of us. So let's actually go down a little bit here. The other one I think is, yeah, right over there. Let's stop and grab some stam, because what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to land near it, far enough away that I can throw the extinguisher grenade, get it to extinguish, for one, pepper it with a shotgun, and then probably switch to my switch to my sword if I can get it off in time, because the shotgun's gonna do 2 blasts and then I'm gonna have to reload it. So it's not a normal shotgun, which, I mean, it is a normal shotgun. It's not a pump is what the word I was looking for there. Pump action shotgun. It is just a normal generic double barrel. So we're going to have to play this a little bit safer than normal. And of course, there's a giant Rex right next to it. What level is that, by chance? 25. Okay, so it is fighting both of those, which is fine. And the really good thing is there's actually quite a bit of little creatures around that we can end up fighting. And just leveling up its stats off of that. So that's actually kind of perfect. This is a really good area for these guys. So we're going to put this guy away. Get out one of our grenades. Get that ready. Sorry if my nose is running. It's because the wife made a spicy sausage soup, so it's making my nose run just a wee bit. He should be able to take that thing out, I do believe. But yep, there it goes. Because we're definitely going to need to extinguish this guy really quick here. Right there, boom, got it. We took a hit. We definitely took a hit from it. Not a big deal. It is what it is. But we got to do the flame absorb, which is the right bumper and left trigger. Once that gets to full, we got to flame absorb once that bar is. Like that, that'll work. Perfect. Oh, there we go. We got some more flames back. Now we got to look for something else that we can do it on right here. A couple raptors and a parasaur. But the more creatures you can do this on, the better. That's a Gallimimus, not a parasaur. What am I smoking? Well, there's that. All right, 45%. We need something a little bit bigger would be better. Right here, Phiomia. It's going to try to protect its baby, I bet, once I hit that. No, it's not actually. It's going to run away. So let me just pull this into me just in case so I don't run out of time. Oh, yeah, there it is. Now it's protecting the baby. There's that. Am I going to be able to take this thing out in time? I do not believe so. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to run over here, get a couple hits on this thing, pull the flames back to us just so we have a full recharge on flames, and then run back over here, hit a couple of these, recharge on flames, just so we can be close to full on flames, because that's what we need to do. We need to keep that bar as close to 100% as we can, and that timer needs to stay above 20 seconds, and there we go. We have now tamed ourselves a Pyromane. Really quick, really easy. Okay, let me get out of the way here really fast and see what our stats came out. How did that level up 12 times already? I need to check my XP multiplier, because something's screwed up here. But decent stats across the board. I'm actually kind of really okay with this one. The good thing, really good thing, about this... Oh, okay, I know why. Because this is my first time taming it, so it got the XP buff. As you can see, we got the Explorer Note found kind of thing, because it's our first time taming one. But alright, so we ended up losing our hide helmet, which is not terrible. That went a lot easier than expected. So let me reload my shotgun. And we'll work on getting our second one, which is the female one right over here with the high health. There's a dung beetle. We're going to need to get a couple of them at some point too. So let's actually do one thing really quick. Untrack that one. So now all we have left is this one over here, because what we're going to do is we're going to start breeding these guys out. Whoop, there's one. I want to avoid conflict if I can. Especially with another Pyromane. Because all that's going to do is just... We're going to be in an endless cycle of fighting each other, and it's not going to do anything to one another. That's a 55. That I will fight, though. That Mantis, definitely will fight that, just because I want the organic polymer from it. And the Titanium Bovine was actually pretty good. Okay, where's the other female? Right over there. 1,300 meters that way. So let's just keep moving this way. I think we could actually go through the murder snow with these and be kind of fine, probably. Now that I'm thinking about it, put one of these on my shoulder and run around on one, I think we'd be golden. I really feel like we could get away with that. I don't know what that was. I just saw something big. I think it was a Rex. Oh, and I also forgot, these guys cook meat in their inventory as well, so that's a huge benefit for when you're out traversing around. I saw this specific Pyromane earlier, that's why I brought up the Dodo Finder again. Or Dodo Finder? Dino Finder. We're not going to touch any of the levels, because we're not going to end up using this guy beyond this point. So what we're going to end up doing is breeding this one with the female that we're about to go get. This might hurt. This might hurt. Yes, it did. Okay. Grenade. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a pain right here. Oh, there's two of them. Not what I want to see. You never want to see two of these guys side by side, but now we got to fight off a bunch of them. You see, there's the 145 female that I want. So what we're going to need to do, I'm going to have to take out this scorpion here, because we're just going to constantly heal off each other. So here's going to be what the play is going to have to entail, right? So we're going to have to take this. I'm going to have to hope. Actually, can I net this guy? I netted the 55. Let me see if I can get away from this 145 that I want. Yes, perfect. Let me see if I can pull him all the way up here. Because if I can pull him up here, I can. Perfect. Keep chasing me. Keep chasing me. Come lead up this way. Perfect, 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 perfect. Pull you over here. Nope. I see that thing. I see a Arthropleura. Almost said onomatopoeia. It's not the right thing. Where did it go? Alright, it's over there. It's going to be coming my way any second. Yep, there it comes. Got it. Alright, so now we're on the back of this one, so now we got to build up the taming on this one as well, the same way we just did it. Just do that, keep feeding off of it, let it fight our other one, because it's not going to really do too much to us, honestly. We just got to pretty much let it tame up. Pull all the flames to me. Perfect, share it like that. We got 3 over here. Okay, this is perfect. Got 3 of these guys over here we can just feed off of. Just let them feed off of us. Arc the Flurry. I knew that was coming. It was probably a bad idea to play Arc the Flurry, to be honest, but it was my only real option in this area. But it's high armor. It's not like it's strong armor or anything. Just gonna pull all this in. Attack it again. Pull all the flames. Attack again. And pull all the flames one more time. Yep, oh, we're perfect here. Here we go. And tame. Now we officially have a male and a female Pyromane. So we have a perfect pair. Now we just gotta breed them together and see what their stats come out as. Well, so far, it actually looks pretty decent. Let's see, would you come out with 44 into health? Okay. So let's do this. Pick you up. Anything in your bag? Nope. Anything in your bag that I want? Yes. I will take that treasure map. I'll take that. Take the chitin, take the hide, and take the poly. Alright, so Griffin. Let me get airborne at least, or get on the Griffin so I have somewhere to fly to if I need to. Okay, let me reorganize my hotbar again the way I like it, and let's compare these two Pyromanes. They both came out 217, which we kind of expected. The female came out with 44 points into health. The male came out with 35. He came out with 37 points into melee. She came out with 31. So technically, we can get those two stats mixed together. We could have a pretty decent pair. I would like to see a higher melee stat, but 37 might be all we truthfully need. So let's actually take off with that. And what we're going to do then is we're going to try to go tame a Veilwind. I don't remember how to tame one of them. I believe all you need to do is feed it something, but there's a red drop right there. We're going to try to go get that if we can as well. I'm pulling up Dododex as we speak as well, just to see. I do believe that it is just a, like you gotta feed it from something in your pocket. Let me see, tips. Just in case, track it with his binodes and then claim it. So you gotta track it and claim it, that's all. Super duper simple. We're gonna go claim that 150 just because I want one. Just to say I have it, and then we're going to go from there. But I want to see if we can get something really decent in this red drop, because this shotgun is nice, but a double barrel is not going to cut it in some of the higher level caves. But having 2 pyros is going to cut it, because that's going to be absolutely amazing. Especially now that we breed them out, we might be Gucci, boys. This net gun has kind of come through in the clutch, I'm not going to lie. Is there a bison here that's pretty solid? Let me check. Let me grab this drop first. Okay, no, it's at 40. We're good. I'd like to get a bison as well. Rather not spam it all in one episode, though. Kind of trash. I'll take it, but it's kind of trash. We don't have any berries on us is the only problem. Let me see. What do we got? 55, 55, 25. That's trash. Why are you here? There was a 145 Dreadnoughtus over here at one point. I did see that at one point, so that's kind of good. Oh, I see another bison right here. What level are you? 25. 25 adolescent. 145. How much torpor do you have? 4K. That might be a good tame. And it looks like it's alone, actually, so that could be really good. Yeah, let's knock this thing out really quick. We're right here. No reason not to. Like, really? There's absolutely no reason not to knock this thing. Especially if it's alone. I think we can just get above it and shoot it. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to land in front of it and do 2 things. I have to net gun it. I don't have to net gun it, really. Oh, fuck. Another bison. I missed my shot. That was terrible. I am bad. Alright. Oh, that's my shotgun. That's not what I want to do. Actually, hang on a second. Let me do this. This is the one I want to tame. So let's pepper this one with a couple. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, I gotta pick him up. I was not expecting that one too much. Let me switch out to a Pyromane really fast here. Ow. Thank you. I am almost dead. I am absolutely almost dead. Okay. You're the one I'm tracking on the side. This is the one I need to take out. I'm stunned, I believe. Okay, let me get out of the little cluster there, because that put me in a really bad position. Oh, that's a Danatherium. There's another Danatherium. That one's got a baby for some reason. It's still attacking me. I don't know why it is. Alright, that one's down. Perfect. As Bronto is running for me, which is kind of nice. I don't know why this one's running. It should not be Torpor running at all. But we're right here, so we're just going to knock this big boy out. It's a 145 Bison. There's no point in us not. I can get more nets later. 41 points to the head. Like I said, I wish I had a better gun or bow or something just to help trank these things out, because it takes way too long with the low-level bow that I have. We're literally doing the bare minimum damage to this thing at 100 points, or at 100%. I could be hitting so much better. There's another 41. I gotta just capitalize on the 41s is pretty much what it comes down to. It feeds off berries, so I'm gonna go back to base and get some narcos, or not narcos, mayhos. It's berries or kibble. So that's what we're going to end up using, is just probably berries. I somehow hit that. I don't know how I hit that with that shot, but I'll take it. As you can see, it's taking an insane amount of time, it feels like. Because normally this feels like this would be a lot quicker, but it's because we're using a 100% bow. Whoop, I am airborne again. Oh, that's a headshot. If I could just keep outrunning it. Sorry, I paused there for a second. Is it because it was in like a defensive mode or something? I feel like I'm hitting harder now. Could just be me. I feel like I'm hitting harder though. This is a nice 145. It has some pretty decent like stats. I don't know how that hit it in the antler, in the horn, I believe. That hit it again too. I'm not going to complain at all. Alright, now he's straight up Torpor running for me, which is kind of fine. That hit. I will take that. That hit too. That hit as well. And one more shot. Should be enough. Nope, not at all. I am knocked off my guy. Knocked off my guy. Oh no. Good thing. Good thing. I'm not that far, right? So key benefits here are one of two things. Truthfully, like we can just come here, go boom, and then come here and go boom, pull all these berries out. We have all of our creatures back, right? So now we can just easily fly right back over, which is what we're gonna do. But we gotta hope that our Pyromane doesn't kill that thing off while we're gone, because I've got a big feeling it's gonna. Let's empty out some of our inventory real quick. Also, we got a blueprint for a Mosasaur saddle, and we actually did get a Mosasaur saddle itself at one point, but we're not going to tame a Mosasaur. So I might not even keep it. I might grind it up once I get the chance. Which I would love to get my hands on a industrial grinder. Also, I did happen to take out the two of the Thylas that were here, just chilling in this little area. I did clear them out earlier with the Carno, because I was just bored, so I was like, you know, let me clear them out. I was out looking for just hide, because we do have the RG available to do the RG saddle thing now. But one thing I also did realize that I kind of forgot is the Griffin can carry creatures. So I really don't think I need the RG anymore now that we got the Griffin, because it can carry creatures. But I don't know how much of a benefit it's going to be to use this over an RG. But we'll find out. I gotta hope that it didn't take it out and that it stopped fighting, because my Spring Drakeling is still there, so I'm going to assume that it stopped fighting. Because if it stopped fighting, we should be able to tame that, because it was almost out. Like, it was legitimately on its last, like, quarter of a health. Quarter of torpor before it was out. So we were pretty close. How much? Damn, okay. Gonna have to land once. I'm upset that we have to land, but it is what it is. We'll land right here really quick. We do need to repair these. I'm gonna put my pants on, just because. I mean, I guess. See, I just got plus 10 rock for some reason. It's like the 4th time I've seen that happen. I don't know where it's coming from. We're just getting random rocks. Like, I don't need random rocks. I need actual random good things. Alright, we're almost there. There's a Giganotosaurus down over here as well. I've thought about taking it out just because. But, as you guys know, don't have strong creatures yet. It's off to the right, because you guys know this is where we spawned, so it's off to the right that way. I just gotta hope that they didn't take out my bison, because that thing was right on the cusp of being tamed. Or if they did take it, like knock it out, or if it did knock out, should I say, it didn't get attacked afterwards by the Pyromane. Because that would be my only worry, is the Pyromane going ham on it after it died. Oh, did that thing get knocked out? Did that thing actually get knocked out? Yo, it did! I think it got knocked out while it was gone. It did. That's insane. Oh no, its taming effectiveness is trash. Nope. That is terrible. I mean, at this point, we'll just tame it just because. But we'll definitely get another one at some point. But that's how you tame a bison. Just not as bad as I did. I just did terrible. But yeah, that's a bison. We're gonna get that at some point. I'm not too super worried about that guy. I'm probably just gonna leave it here. Untrack him for one. Track, teams in progress, right there. I'm not too worried about it. If it wakes up, it wakes up. It doesn't, it doesn't. Let's do one of two things here really quickly. We gotta figure out where the Veilwind is that we're looking for. Well, help if I could spell. Supposed to do a 150 somewhere near here. Right there. So we're going to do two things right now. We're going to land quick. Toss this guy off my shoulder. Throw out a Pyromane. Gonna put you on my shoulder to give me the heat protection. And then we are going to go off and go try to tame that Veilwind. Because all you should have to do... My voice keeps cutting in and out. Feels like all you should have to do is just sneak up behind it and claim it. Yeah, that bison's going to wake back up. I'm not worried about 300 Mayo berries. I can get those back in a heartbeat with my Parasaur. So we'll just leave that alone. If it tames, it tames. It doesn't, it doesn't. And I'd much rather tame it with kibble versus berries anyway. But that's roughly how you tame a bison, but you just do it better than what I did. So, let's see. We are cuddled by fire. What's my cold resistance? 520. I don't think that's going to be enough. I really don't believe that's going to be enough. I know I've got hide pants on, and I could easily just get some... Do I have any hide on me? No, I dropped it all. I could easily get my hands on some hide that would not be hard. And repair my gear. Which actually... Probably should do that too, huh? Ooh. Another Karch? That's a 95, though. Okay. That wasn't there before. Because we came through here at one point in time. Okay, let's see. The Veilwind's over there. If we could find some hide, just like some cheap hide, That would be great. I think I see a horse over there. What is that? Is that a Pyromane? That is indeed a Pyromane. Why is it way over here? I mean, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it too much. It's only level 100. If it was a high level, it'd be a different story. Let's see, what level are you guys? 20. I don't believe you're going to be a high enough level for me to get a bunch of hide from. Let's see. 10 hide. Yeah, that's not anywhere near enough. But what we're going to do then is we're going to hoof it on foot, because it's only like 20 some odd minutes in this video. So we're going to hoof it on foot into the snow, because now we should have double the ice protection. So now we have a huge cold and heat resist on both of our Pyromanes. So it is kind of stacked. And this way we can still look for something to, well, more or less, oh, Mantis, to kill to repair our armor. The good thing about running hide armor is you can repair it anywhere at any time. And these things are mate boosted, which is insanely good for us. Actually, sickle, because I'm going to need some more fiber than what we have. Going to need quite a bit more fiber than what we have. But yeah, that bison taming was terrible. If I had something slightly better in terms of damage output, we would have been fine. Are we not a clan yet? I thought we were a clan, a tribe. What is my tribe? Tribe of Water Buffalo Man. Yeah, I got it. Oh, here we go. There we go. I thought we had set our name up. Apparently we did not. So now we are de boyos, like we always are. I always forget to do that. Sorry, I was distracted looking off the screen for a second while I was running into that rock. But that Veil Wind is 2,000 meters this way. Can I repair my armor? Can I repair any of this? Do I not? I don't have enough hide on me. Do I have any hide? Oh, right there, 10. And repair. Spider? Really, dude? You were the last thing I'm worried about right now. You're not even gonna give me hide. No, you didn't. Alright, so let's throw our boots back on. Can I repair my hat? I can't repair I can't repair anything. Alright, so we need more hide. Let me... Are we in the negatives? No, we're in 47 degrees still, so we're in the okay snow. This is not the murder snow, this is the okay snow. That's a Yudi, we can't mess with that. Well, more or less we can, I just don't want to get fear roared constantly, so we're going to completely avoid that. Let's continue to head deeper into the snow. It's nice that these guys cuddle you in fire, so you don't have to worry about wearing the proper snow gear. And that sounds like it's cheaty, because it is, it's pay to win at that point. But I want to breed one of these things out and get a really good... Oh. Wow, I am terrible at this game. Dude, like, I take a break for a month, and I forget how to use a Pyromane. Yeah, we're not going to tame that bison. Look at its taming. It's 25%, and it's halfway through its torpor. Yeah, no, we're good. That's perfect. So I think I'll wake back up, which is kind of what we wanted, because it is a 145. We'll tame it better next time. We'll actually set up a trap or something, and we'll actually attempt to tame it the proper way. This could be good. This could be a good amount of hide right here. Not could. This will be a good amount of hide right here once we knock this thing down and take it out. There's 2 things of hide. That'll give us 13 pieces. And let's take out this mammoth. I almost said buffalo. Let's take out this mammoth. And once we take this thing down... Why's my pickaxe out? I accidentally hit my pickaxe. And now we should have quite a bit of hide. And let's repair our hat and repair our shirt. And repair our gloves. So that's cool. We can actually repair every bit of our armor. And we should have decent cold resist now. Perfect. Our cold resist is like 1300. Let me hop off this guy and see if we're cold. We are not. That is insane. We are really good. So the Pyromane, again, is a complete cheat code for pretty much everything. That is insane. But I'm perfectly okay with that. honestly, for what it is. Since we don't have Shadow Mains yet, I'm okay with this guy being broken. Once the Shadow Main comes back, the Pseudo Main is the best of the three, in my opinion, right now. Because we haven't had the Shadow Mains yet. Once they come back, I'll probably change my opinion, but this second, I think the Pseudo Main just blows everything away. How? Oh, are you serious? I hit a rock. I hit a Dwayne. Alright, anything dangerous over here? It's mammoths. It's a yellow drop. Because all we should have to do is sneak up behind it and claim it, I guess. Supposed to be really simple. Gonna put you away. What do you have on you that I could want? Chitin, definitely, the organic poly, and that. So what it's gonna do is apparently it's gonna make clones of itself. And you just gotta sneak up on it and claim it. So it's really simple, I guess. I don't truthfully know if that's how easy it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's super simple. It's not a hard tame from what I understand. It's not aggressive, but there will be a pack of them that can attack you. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That is how you tame one of these things. That is really simple. What does it do? What is the point of one of these things? So here, let's actually test something out. Hop off like this. What do you do? Do I pick you up or something? Oh, it's companion mode. So it's kind of like one of those doggos kind of things. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I like that. That's really cool. I do like that. The Drakeling, not as cool. Veilwind, kind of cooler. Because you can put it on companion mode. I do really like that. I'm going to have to look more into the Veilwind. Especially since we found a 225 already. Or, granted, I used the Dino to find it, but still. It was here. I know it was there. Did I just see a Wyvern again? Yep, I did. Right over there. What level are you? 20. Oh, wow. There's a lot of Wyverns. 100. Yeah, we have not explored the snow biome yet at all, and yeah, there's a lot of wyverns here. If I do recall, there should be a nest this way. We're not going to get the nest today. Actually, we probably could, if we can see one. I don't really care for wyverns too much. Ice wyverns are always my favorite of the four, but it was never one of those, like, I really want one. Alright, so let's actually head back towards base, now that we have our pseudo-main, or pyromanes. We knocked out a bison, kind of screwed it up, but we knocked it out. And we also now have a Veilwind, which is cool, I think. I gotta do a little bit more research into like how they work, and if they're worth using, because it reminds me of the Armadoggo, is what it's giving me the vibe of, like an Armadoggo. Which, if that's the case, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to deny that one, but I don't know how much I'll actually use it, per se, if I have to be specific on that. It might be one of those I'll have attached to me, but won't use much. It'll probably just sit in, like, a box, which we still have to make a dino storage as well. Alright. Closing them back on the base, but that probably... Oh. Where are you? 55. Yeah, okay. Yep, so we're closing back in on the base. We did quite a bit in today's episode, actually. We ended up taming 2 pseudos, or 2 pyros, a Veilwind, and we knocked out a bison. So that's pretty good for a day, I would have to say. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time for more ARK Survival Ascended. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys then.